Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Frothy Fridays. I am Amber, the breezy butterfly, Amber Thompson. I help women who have experienced trauma at the hand of others and who no longer desire to live in pieces, but begin a journey of peace. I am coming once again from my kitchen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You guys, we made it to Friday. We made it to Friday. Never would have made it. Never could have made it without you. Oh, how many of you guys are just raising the praise, you guys, that we made it to this faith-filled Friday? Praise God. So I'm super duper excited that you guys are joining me. If you are joining, please place the city and the state that you are joining from in the comments, you guys. I'm super duper excited that you guys are joining. If you join later, please just place hashtag replay, you guys, in the comments. Also, if you would like to get in contact with me, you can get in contact with me at Amberthebreezybutterfly at gmail.com. You can connect with me for a discovery call, which is where you can just get in contact with me. We can have a face-to-face virtual contact with one another to find out if you're interested, if it is a great fit for us to connect for my 8-week life coaching program. You guys, I'm a certified life enrichment coach. Praise God. God just uses me as a vessel to share his word using my testimony. He took a mess and turned it into his glorious message. You can also book engagements, you guys, or you can purchase merchandise. I have 2 out of 4 of the books that God blessed me to write and just share his story, because it's history, you guys. It's the past. It's not where we're going, but it's where we've been that matters, because our testimony is our greatest weapon, you guys. So we're going to go ahead and get started this morning. So I wanted to share with you guys a word. A lot of people will say that, like, Facebook memories. I used to be like, oh my gosh, Facebook memories are like hate mail. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, praise God for where I've been, where God has taken me, what he's journeyed me through. So this was actually from September the 17th of 2021, which was a Friday, you guys. And so it says, it's Faithful Friday. The most amazing thing about going to the movies is purchasing the items from the concession stand. A crowd favorite is popcorn. Anybody who knows me knows that literally I would live off of popcorn and coffee. Okay, popcorn and coffee, you guys. A crowd favorite is popcorn. Delicious, buttery, salty, movie theater popcorn. I literally used to have my children, which is so ironic that my daughter-in-law messaged me. She texted me this morning and said, Mama, we have some mail at our house. And so back in the day, she was just my son's girlfriend. And now she is my daughter-in-law. So praise God, we've come so far, even with our families, you guys. And I used to request butter and popcorn salt be added to the top and the middle of the jumbo bucket. That's how I love it, you guys. You have to be careful, though, because too much butter makes the popcorn soggy, and too much salt makes your mouth and tongue burn. A little goes a long way. You guys, faith is similar to butter and popcorn salt. A little goes a very long way. Next time you're faced with an obstacle, remember to apply salt and butter logic, knowing with popcorn kernel-sized faith, nothing is impossible, you guys. He replied, because you have so little faith. Truly, I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. That's Matthew 17:20 in the NIV. You guys, tell the mountains to move. Tell the obstacles to move out of the way, because we serve the Most High God. So praise God that we never would have made it. Never could have made it without you. Man, I know that the next line of that song is, I would have lost it all. Without God, I would have lost it. There are times in my life when I did lose it all. It was a perceived loss though, because it was things that God was like, that wasn't for you. That wasn't about you. That wasn't intended for you. So praise God that we have removed the obstacles. God has removed those obstacles, you guys. And so faith is similar to butter and popcorn salt. A little goes a very long way. A little goes a very long way. So praise God for that word. I was like, oh my gosh, that popped up on the Facebook memories. And so I had to save it and share it with you guys. So praise God. So this morning, here in my kitchen, I want to share with you guys an amazing recipe that is a cappuccino. So I'm going to share with you guys a banana smash cappuccino smoothie. So one of the things that people are like, what? Caffeine. Okay, so yes, I am not a registered dietitian, you guys. I am not a doctor. So always, as a disclaimer, because I don't want to be coming back saying, Amber the Breezy Butterfly said this, always seek God's face, of course, but seek your doctor as well. Seek your practitioner, your health practitioners as well. But caffeine is not always a bad thing, right? It also adds things to your life like increased mental alertness, physical acuity, you guys. Okay, so it's not always bad, but it is dependent upon the individual. I have had certain diagnoses that throughout the years have been spoken over me. And one of the things is that I have a neurologist, and what was spoken over me was that migraine headaches. And so for my migraine headaches, though, I actually have a neurologist that he's a faith-filled man, and he was like, make sure you drink your cup of coffee, because it seems that for Amber the Breezy Butterfly, it causes those headaches to not respond in the same way that they respond for others. So just something. And then I pray. So although, as our pastor says, my pastor says at my church, although there might be facts that are spoken, we know that the truth is a person. So praise God for the truth, which is God the Father. So this is 1 cup of coffee. We're pouring the 1 cup of coffee into the blender. As you guys know, boom, I go away and I come back because my sink is right behind me. So that is going into the individualized blender. And then, of course, the Complete by Juice Plus. Remember that French vanilla packet that I love so much because it literally takes on the flavor of anything that you add to it. So I'm adding this because today I actually wanted to take on that French vanilla cappuccino flavoring. My vanilla extract, and I actually put a generous. So instead of my normal 1 capful, I'm actually putting the 2 capfuls in there today because I want a little more flavoring of that French vanilla to come through. And then, you know, we have our cinnamon for our anti-inflammatory. Once again, we want that kind of, if you were to go to a coffee shop and have that barista make it, we're becoming baristas in our own kitchen. And then I have my frozen bananas, and you guys know that I slice them up as soon as I come home from the grocery store. And you can put however many bananas that you would like into your smoothie. I always put a pretty generous amount of the fruit in because you guys know that typically I share with you guys that this becomes a meal replacement for my breakfast. So this is my breakfast that I'm putting in here. So now what we're doing is I'm going to make this a little fancy after the fact. So I'm putting the lid on it. Remember last time I forgot to close the top of the lid, and so it splattered a little bit on me. So make sure it's closed, and then we're blending. And as you guys can see, and those frozen bananas make it to where those become like your ice cubes. And so it has that kind of mocha-like tone to it, the kind of tannish tone that we like to see when you go to a coffee shop. So blend that all together. And then you guys know that I love the color purple. Move this out of the way. Love the color purple. And then also, it's October. I keep saying November. My business partner, it was so funny. She was like, sis, you keep saying it's November. I did. I made another mess, you guys, because I was blending, so beautifully blending. So I'm going to grab this with the towel. That's the other thing too, is when you blend, I made it super duper frothy. So I'm just kind of gently taking this out. You can probably see that the more that you blend it, the frothier it's going to become, which is fine by me, because I just take it and I put it in the refrigerator and I just store it and use it later. So then I'm pouring it into my cup. Yum. And I'm actually going to set this behind me just so that I'm not making even more of a mess on my counter, you guys. And then I'm just going to wipe down my counter because I'm a clean as you go type of gal. Because typically, right after I make the smoothie, you guys, I typically am just right out the door for work. So just kind of cleaning this up just a bit. And then what I'm going to do this morning is I have sugar-free chocolate syrup. And this is the sugar-free chocolate syrup that is made with Splenda. And so what we're doing is we have the Ready Whip made with coconut. This is non-dairy. Okay. So we're going to just literally make it like you're going to the barista, you guys. Like you went to the coffee shop. Delish. And then we're going to just top it with a little bit of chocolate and make it look fancy. So you guys, look at that. Isn't that just beautiful and decadent, you guys? Okay. So chocolate, banana smash, cappuccino. And you guys, once again, have my handy dandy lid on top and you're out the door. So I pray that this was a blessing to you guys. You guys use that faith of a mustard seed, you guys, because it really does matter in life. So I pray that you guys have a wonderful and amazing faith-filled Friday. Share the word, you guys. Talk to somebody in the hallways at work, as you're at the grocery store, when you go get your nails done, your hair did, your wig flipped, you guys, as you're on the street, just smile at someone. That is a way to just share the gospel today. You guys, hit like, share, and subscribe. That's a way to share the gospel as well today, you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.